question I get asked a lot on this channel, especially this year because I got really depressed, was why did you decide to travel on your birthday and Christmas and the holidays, which I know is going to make me depressed because I'm going to be alone? The answer is really simple. It's my job. If I tell the company that I'm working for that I'm not going to be leaving at the beginning of December, like the first December 9th. Last year I was traveling on my birthday. So being your birthday, being without food all day, traveling all day from 6 o'clock was my flight last year. From 5 o'clock in the morning, leaving the house, getting at the airport at 6, leaving at 6:30, it was hectic. And then Christmas, I was alone again, and New Year's. If I tell the company I'm not going to be working, they're not going to let me travel the upcoming year. And that's going to be like around 5 months of lost wages. Yep, 5 months of lost wages. It might not be a lot, but during summer, I work for that company 4 to 6 months. And I don't work full time, I work part time, 4 hours. So yeah, they are really nice to me, letting me work just 4 hours the months that I need. And 1 month before we finish, I switched to the 8-hour shifts. So they're really nice to me, letting me work like that because they know I have a restaurant and I cannot do 8-hour shifts during full season. I stayed for a month and a half, like kind of unemployed, and then I just continued to my next destination. Last year was Valmorel, France, French Alps. This year I go, can I please go to my country? And they did. My bad. I chose it, not the company, so it's my bad. But if I tell them I'm not traveling in December and January, there's going to be nothing left for February, March, and half of April. For 2.5 months, they're not sending me anywhere. And the year after that, the next winter, there might not be a position for me. So yeah, you do lose a lot. And even Easter, I don't spend with my family because I'm going to be traveling. Like this year, I'm in Canada. Last year, I was in France. So I missed out on my birthday, Christmas, New Year, my daughter's birthday, which is January 7th, my son's birthday, which is in February, Easter. So I missed out on 6 things. And that's how life is going to be. Do I really need the money? Right now, no. Because I am working part-time during the summer for that company plus my restaurant. Then why am I doing it? This is going to be my retirement plan or some money on the side for a rainy day. Even last year, the money that I made, I think I spent like 10% of it. Maybe even 20, I'm not even sure. And the rest, they're still in the bank in a term deposit waiting to be opened 10 years later. 9 more years left for it to open. This year, I'm waiting to the last minute, like actual last 15 days before I finish work and leaving. I'm thinking of doing the same thing here. Taking the money, not taking it out of this bank, I'm leaving it in Canada and putting it in a term deposit, lock it up, and leave it here for the next 10 years. Because I'm sure in the next 10 years, continuing this job, I'll be back at some point. If not in Canada, I'll probably be in the US, the Caribbeans. Yes, hot places, please, hot places. Or somewhere else around the world, which I have no idea. So when I reach around retirement age for Greece is 67, I'll just have my mortgage, which I'm paying, and I can't call it a second mortgage, but it's not actually a personal loan either. It's a bank loan, which, yeah, I have two like debts. I might owe money to the government, but I actually pay it down in 2 years, and it just accumulates again because I'm not the kind of person that's going to be going after the Greek government, at least, paying it. Since I'm not getting taxed or interested, like the interest rate is so low, it's like just forget about it. It's not even worth taking the car, driving to pay 10 here, 20 there, 30 there. I just let it accumulate 2 or 3 years. I'll just go pay it down in 3 or 4 months. That's why I'm working. Because when I reach 67, I do not want to be... No, my mortgage, number 1 and number 2, that's what I call them. Because even number 2, because I left the subject, is money that was put in the house. Like little things, like when the store caught on fire and the whole thing turned black. And there's this thing called Ensima that you pay for the house. And we did, my husband, because he was the one, he's like a structural worker, he didn't actually calculate it properly. And it was more money than we thought. Than he thought, because I didn't know about it. So we owe that too. So it's like 2 mortgages. So when I'm in retirement, I'm going to be receiving like, between 300 euros a month to 5. Just the down payments of the 2 mortgages are 3.5 and 1.5, so it's 4.5, it's 5. Plus my daily little things, like living expenses, it's going to be more than my pension. I could pay down everything and actually live off my pension, but again, it's not going to be enough. I do want to go on vacation. I do want to do fun things, which I haven't done my whole life. So yeah, that's why I'm working. That's why I'm leaving my family, my daughter, and my sons. That's why I haven't been having fun. But this year, 2024, I'm even thinking taking one vacation, like a whole week vacation, and not going to my son's house and calling it a vacation. Like taking a bus, going to a new city in Greece, because I've met people here in Canada, and they're like, we went to Greece, we did this, we went here, we went there, and they're telling me like places that I've never been. And I've been in Greece for 30 years. And it's like you traveled from Canada, from the US, just to go to Greece, to see those places. They're like, yeah, we've been like 3, 4, 5 times. And I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing? So I'm thinking either this winter, because my trip got really messed up. I was supposed to go to Turkey before coming to Canada. With the tickets to Canada and Club Med, it got really messy, and I didn't know if I was coming. This time around, it's like either when I get back or before I leave for my next destination, 1 week vacation. Haven't planned it yet, I don't know. But working during winter is an advantage. You get to see places. Okay, it took me like 2 weeks. Just walking around, I saw the whole Bay St. Paul area, hopefully. And I'm almost done. Now we have another 4 months left, and hopefully winter passes fast. And I can take my plane back and go home. To my family, see my daughter, go out to eat pizza, go out to eat gyro with tzatziki, which smells because it has a lot of garlic. But yeah, those simple things. Because I'm not spending here, not even for coffee. I've been here a month and I haven't gone out, not even once for a coffee. If you put aside the day that my manager took all of us out for bowling and dinner, yep, I haven't gone out for dinner, nor coffee, nor nothing. I'm even still thinking about going to McDonald's and getting a Big Mac, which is gonna happen. Maybe between Christmas and New Year's or in January. There is no way I'm leaving Canada without getting a Big Mac and actually just biting into it. And especially with the overtimes that I'm putting in. And the money I'm saving, because that is why I'm working. And being away from friends, family, and people that can actually, like if I give a good friend of mine a call, and I'm in Greece, because we live close, 45-minute drive, but close. If I pop over at night to their village, and I call them, and I go to them, you know what, I'm feeling really down. I'll be at that point at 10 o'clock. I'm sure he will come. Okay, bug me a little bit, but that's a whole new story. I enjoy it. I enjoy being bugged by him. And at the end I go, can you please give me a hug? I really need a hug. He will. And he did before I left. And it felt amazing. I can still feel that hug till this day. So every time I get really depressed, it just takes me back. And I think of the hug, the last hug before you left. It's that hug right there from my friend. And it felt so safe. Like nothing could hurt me. Yeah, it felt that good. So that's why I'm decided last year, this year too, and it's gonna be the rest of my life. Birthdays, like my birthday, and holidays, I'm gonna be away from my family, from my comfort of my home, and working, just to have enough money to be able to retire, put food on the table so I can eat in retirement, and go maybe every second year for 1 week, a vacation at last. I hope that answers a few of your questions, and if you have more, just write them down in the comments. I'll try to answer as many questions this year as possible, because we got free time. So Merry Christmas to everyone, Happy Holidays, and see you around, because I'm going to be around. Till next time, hope I answered most of your questions in a weird way. Bye.